What's up, y'all? I'm an addict named Austin. I got clean here at Serenity House on October 19, 2014. Let's read the just for today. March 25th. I can't, but we can. From the isolation of our addiction, we find a fellowship of people with a common bond. Our faith, strength, and hope come from people sharing their recovery. Admit no weakness, conceal all the shortcomings, deny every failure, go it alone. That was the creed many of us followed. We denied that we were powerless over our addiction, that our lives had become unmanageable, despite all the evidence to the contrary. Many of us would not surrender without the assurance there was something worth surrendering to. Many of us took our first step only when we had evidence that the addicts could recover in Narcotics Anonymous. In NA, we find others who've been in the same predicament, with the same needs, who found tools that work for them. These addicts are willing to share those tools with us and give us the emotional support we need as we learn to use them. Recovering addicts know how important the help of others can be because they've been given that help themselves. When we become a part of Narcotics Anonymous, we join a society of addicts like ourselves, a group of people who know that we help one another recover. Just for today, I will join in the bond of recovery. I will find the experience, strength, and hope I need in the fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous. I don't know about you, but I feel like every time I read the just for today, it speaks to me. Just like the literature of Narcotics Anonymous, I found a home in Narcotics Anonymous. But the disease was telling me this wasn't going to work for me, or I knew my previous experiences where I had given, things were working and I had thrown them all away, right? And so I'm grateful, and I am that addict that needed to see it working in somebody else's life before, and even still the disease would be like, oh, they didn't use like you used, they're not from where you're from, they didn't run with the people you ran with. There was always pushback from this disease that's centered in my thinking, right? And so when I get in here and I see people that have been from the places I'm from, done the things I've done, used like I used, recover and have a good life, like there was evidence, right? And it talks about we didn't think we needed to see other people doing it. And just to be really honest with you, I didn't believe that there was a way. And so I'm grateful for the treatment center and Narcotics Anonymous showing me that there is a way and showing me people who have done it. It gave me hope, right? I still had to walk some things out of my own personal life, but being around these people, being in this program showed me that there are people that live a good life today. And I didn't really know that was possible, right? Like there was a bunch of things I had tried in my life to get away from the drugs, but I never really believed that I could stop using forever, right? Thank God for Narcotics Anonymous. It teaches us how to not use just for today, right? And if I don't use just for today, and I do that every day, I don't have to use ever again, even if I want to. And so I'm grateful for this program. I'm grateful for the people in it. And it talks about these people receive this help so they know how important it is to give us the help. And I had some men in my life early in recovery that probably, they saw where I was at mentally and spiritually, and they stepped in. And sometimes that stepping in was pretty abrasive, right? But it's exactly what I needed. And so I'm grateful for those people. They pushed me to a place where I had to make a choice, right? Because I don't know about you, but there's times in my life when I like to just hang out and kind of see, but not necessarily make a choice, like I'm on the fence, right? And so I'm grateful for those people that helped me make a choice. And today, those are some of my strongest bonds in this program, is the people that really stepped in. And I'm grateful for those people. And so thanks to all that help in my life, I'm able to be a part of other people's lives, right? I'm not the best version of myself I've ever been, but I'm a lot better than I was 10 years ago. And so when I see an opportunity that I can help, I try to take it. Now, I don't try to help with everything. There's some things I still need help with in my life, right? And so I don't try to step in and tell somebody something that I haven't been willing to do myself, or sometimes I know that there's help from other people that somebody needs, and so I can point them in directions, right? And that's what's so good about Narcotics Anonymous, our diversity and the amount of people that we have in this program. Like sometimes I haven't dealt with certain things, so I can lead somebody in the other direction. And I've realized in this little video that I've talked about myself a lot, I need just as much help today as the next person, as the person with 1 day or the person with 30 years, right? Like there's something I can do in my life every day to surrender this program. And I'm really grateful for this program. It has changed my life, given me a purpose and a life. And so I'm really grateful. If you are struggling or need support, please reach out. Or if you just need help finding some meetings in your area or some people to talk to, please reach out. I hope you'll have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.